So we have, let's do it. We have mTw versus Keita Gaming, and this is a match for StarSeries. And I am casting this today with Mini. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very good. Fine, thank you.
Good to hear. You should be more than good though.
Yeah, I'm really happy right now.
I feel it.
Winning the Ghost League.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really nice.
It's yeah, I'm beating Mouse like 2 games in a row. Yeah, I only saw a couple parts of it because I was at work, but it was it looked quite well, quite even for a long time, and then just
Yeah, somehow we managed to pull out ahead and win the games.
yeah, once again
Which
with
was
Juggernaut.
nice.
Let's see if other teams are gonna copy your Juggernaut picks.
Yeah, it's really strong.
It is, especially early game. It's just so much harassment with the Blade Fury.
Yeah, and you need you don't need farm on Juggernaut. You just need some levels and a bit farm, and then you can be really strong.
You need a
And
bit
it's so
damage,
much
though.
pushing power.
Yeah, no, that's true. But yeah, mTw Keita. So yeah, we have bans: Darkseer, Lich. Oh, Lich ban indicating that they might go for a hard carry and don't want to be denied any farm.
Yeah, that's true, because if you put a Lich and a carry versus the other support carry, they will always lose the lane. The team that doesn't have Lich.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
So we
And Keita is just banning push heroes. They don't want to get pushed. That's for sure.
nope. But from mTw's ban on the Lich, I mean, I don't think. Well, yeah, you can of course still push even if you have that carry, hardcore carry. But then, yeah, not sure.
Let's see.
Let's see. Indeed, that is what we're gonna do. That is what we are gonna do. And that is well, we don't know what mTw is gonna do. They're taking their time for this last ban. I mean, we still have a lot of heroes in that are. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of heroes in that are normally banned out.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a brute. Oh, sorry, not a brute, because that one just got banned out. We're gonna have a invoker, a Furion, a panda, brewmaster. That's what I want to say instead of the brutes. Also a B. It's a Chen. Who am I forgetting?
I think
Leshrac?
it's Enchantress, maybe? Shen is banned, so
Oh yeah,
Enchantress is still
Enchantress.
available.
Sorry. Oh,
Leshrac.
it's because of his new icon thingy.
I speak for the trees.
Oh, everybody got updated icons. I'm sure Furion looked different before.
Yeah, Furion and Chen is looking different. I think Lion and some other heroes as well. It's the new in the new patch. But I think the layout in Dota 2 is really nice now.
Me too. I agree.
It's really nice. It's much better than the last.
Yeah, it's yeah. You don't need all that space just to find a match. Just yeah.
Exactly.
Way better directed now. Oh, Invoker also new. Everything's good. I mean, you can still see it's clearly Invoker. It's the same hero, but it's just prettier. Even though he's still stupid white eyes without any pupils.
Yeah.
But oh well. But yeah, Invoker pickup for Keita, so we're gonna see a Nika Invoker, probably.
Yeah, I think that's his signature hero, you could say.
I am gonna ask the answer phone call from my sister saying, what?
Radiant team pick.
Me? Oh, no, whatever. She's telling me something, and I don't know what. Oh, flags! Oh, yeah! Oh, wow! Flags. I haven't done any flags. Sorry for the hassle. It's because I was totally not prepared. That's the reason. I was plenty prepared, but now there I fixed it. Sorry, I'm fully back now. So what happened? We have an Enchantress, we have a Shadow Demon, and a Leshrac for Keita. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, Keita is going for the very standard combo Sand King Leshrac lane, which is really strong.
Yeah. It's a standard combo for a reason, indeed.
Yeah.
It's just very annoying to deal with, and Enchantress is pretty squishy, so very susceptible for those kind of attacks. But Shadow Demon has a disruption, so he can just make sure that nothing happens after the first stun, or maybe unless he's the target himself, of course, because he'll be chain stunned if executed properly. But
Ooh.
Dire team back.
mTw banning out Silencer is pretty interesting.
who do you expect them to go for if they ban out that one?
I think they will go a pretty spell-heavy team and just don't want to get countered by the Silencer. But I have no idea why they ban Silencer, because Keita is never playing Silencer.
No.
But I guess
Radiant
they have some
team
special
picked.
strategy.
Let's hope they do. Well, just to call them out, Enigma also bans Tidehunter and Brewmaster also. So there's not a lot of team fight left. There is Earthshaker still that mTw could pick up.
Yes, they could, but I think their lanes will be pretty weird if they pick up Earthshaker. Because then they need to run the Shadow
10
Demon
seconds
solo
remaining.
because of Enchantress being in the woods. But yeah, Shadow
5
Demon is a
seconds
great solo hero,
remaining.
so they could do that
They,
as
they
well.
could do that.
Night Stalker.
They might combine
Dire
those two though,
team
the Night
picked.
Stalker and the Shadow Demon. Even though, well, they could pick up another solo lane. Queen of Pain is still in, Windrunner is still in. If they pick either one of those, they could solo lane too, and then Night Stalker and Shadow Demon solo, and then Enchantress in the Forest and Nature's Prophet on the side solo lane.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be something like that.
Because
But
I've seen a Shadow Demon
10
solo before, and
seconds
I really
remaining.
like it, but he is not played like that at all lately.
5
No.
seconds remaining.
It's a shame, really.
but in Keita's position right now, we need to have a dual lane because all the wood heroes are banned out or picked.
Yeah.
So we gotta aim for a dual lane now, and
They could
I
go for Life
think it's
Stealer.
gonna be a Crystal Maiden plus carry right now.
They could go for Life Stealer.
I don't think that.
Crystal Maiden.
It's gonna be Crystal Maiden.
A Crystal Main and a
Radiant
carry.
team
Which
picked.
carry are you thinking about? Maybe a Morphling or a Ricky? Like the two
I
standard ones?
don't
Or
think we're gonna pick up the Anti-Mage because of Shadow Demon being in the
no,
opposite
I
team.
agree with that one. So
But
maybe even a Mirana.
they really love Rikimaru, so I would say Rikimaru.
Okay.
Just because we love him.
Ball Eater loves him. Yep. That is true. Let's see if mTw
10
also
seconds
suspects that and
remaining.
gonna go for something that can potentially counter him.
5
Even though
seconds
we just
remaining.
said that they need another solo lane, so maybe a Windrunner. I can't believe Windrunner is not banned or picked at the moment yet.
Reserve time.
Tinker.
Oh,
Tinker,
and he is a
Dire
very
team
strong solo lane too.
he is. But he's pretty. What do you say?
He from dependent?
He can get killed easily by
Yeah.
ganks.
Yeah. He doesn't have any escape
No.
like a Windrunner or a Queen of Pain would have. He has no way to get out, but he can harass so much and just make sure that nobody really wants to get near him. Because as
Ricky
long there we have the Ricky.
Rikimaru, yeah.
Yes. But as long as the Tinker has mana, you don't really want to gank or want to dive any towers near him because he could just throw a rocket on you and you'll be half health and the tower might do the rest.
Yeah, it's really annoying to dive a Tinker because often he will get one kill out of it, and that's no good to give him the Tinker kills.
Nope. No, because as soon as he has his boots of travel up, that's just. I mean, a combination of a Tinker and a Nature's Prophet. They could almost, as soon as Tinker has boots of travel and Nature's Prophet, I mean, late game, they could almost solo the entire thing just by pushing constantly.
Yeah, but if you look at mTw's team right now, they have no stuns. They
10
have a
seconds
mini stun by Night
remaining.
Stalker and the disruption by Shadow Demon. And if you look at Keita's team, they
5
have so
seconds
many stuns.
remaining.
Yeah.
They have Invoker, Cold Snap, Leshrac Stun, Sanking Stun, Crystal Maiden Bite, and Rikimaru Smoke. So they have so much CC against the Tinker. So I think Tinker is gonna have a hard time this game.
Prepare for battle.
But let's see.
Let's see, indeed. I'm gonna switch my overlays because I didn't do that yet. There we go. Yeah, as long as I mean Tinker can be slow, but as long as he still gets his boost of travel up, I mean regardless of how much he gets ganked, as soon as he has his boost of travel, he can push. He doesn't need to worry that much anymore. He's just it's only the case of it being delayed. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just yeah. He will be annoying regardless. It just depends on when. But I will go over Keita because well. Because I am. Ha! Sand King is being played by Pinoy with quicks on Shrek, as we could have expected. Nika on the Invoker, as we said already. Wall Eater on the
30
Ricky, and
seconds to
Bonsai on the
battle.
Crystal Main. So this team is actually, or this setup is so familiar for Keita. Keita, rather.
Yeah, we played really much.
Yeah.
And for mTw's team, we have Syndran on his Night Stalker, which he plays very often. Fancy playing the Furion at top lane. Snoy playing the Shadow Demon support in the bot lane. Kebab playing the Enchantress in the woods, and
battle
Soxa
begins.
on Tinker. Sokshka, I don't really know how you pronounce it, but
I would say Sokshka.
Sokshka.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tongue twister.
Yep.
But they are running the Tinker as a carry on the duel/trialing with Enchantress,
Yeah, that's
which is pretty smart because now they can never kill Tinker.
true. But I was not expecting. Well, they can still. Well, they can kill the Shadow Demon. I mean, Leshrek's Sand King combination is still there. If Shadow Demon is out of position, they could still kill the Tinker. But Shadow Demon is gonna be the target, I think. Oh, hello, mid lane. We might have something going on, and Shadow Demon is on his way with double damage rune. Well, actually, he might just go there in total because they now know there's a dual lane in middle with Ricky and Crystal Maiden there, and Syndran is not gonna get a lot of farm done if he's there by himself. So we might see Snowy just being there, making sure they know that he's there. It's gonna be 2 dual lanes. Okay, so that leaves Sokshka without a disruption. That's gonna be painful as soon as the suns land.
Yes, it is. But as for now, I think Keita has mTw outlaned. I would say that because Rick is gonna get his farm in mid pretty easy, and Invoker is getting totally free farm against a Furion. He should at least.
Yeah.
And Sand King Leshrac can't die versus an Enchantress Tinker. So they have the lanes really good for Keita.
But to be fair, they could mTw could still do something in mid lane. I mean, if Crystal Maiden positions herself in an awkward spot, there could be a disruption, there could be a void, a silence, and that's probably the end of Crystal Maiden's life. But then again, only if she gets caught out.
So Keita needs really great positioning.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't forget that Kebab is in the woods as well and getting some gold for that.
Yep. And probably gonna set up some gank. He had dust in his inventory.
But I don't really know why Keita is not farming the Sand King and farming the Leshrac.
They have been doing that the whole time, I believe. As in, all the time when they have this dual lane, Leshrac is the one to get the farm.
Villainy.
Yeah, we usually do like getting the mana boots really fast with Sand King and then letting the Leshrac get all the farm. But I guess we just want a really strong Leshrac, which is fine. It's really good as well. So.
Yeah. See a nice tornado harassing Pinoy. The stun Leshrac helps out. Stun on the Wildkin. It's just a tornado is also so annoying for the vision. I mean, they counterboarded that, and then they have a tornado that you can't do anything about, knowing that it gives vision. That must be very frustrating.
Yes, it is.
You see Enchantress using her creep to double stack. Very nice. Making sure that the creeps will stay on the Sokska side. Tinker side. Here we go.
And as I said earlier, look at Invoker's creep kills and the Furion's creep kills. Invoker is having 3 times Furion's creep kills, which is pretty ridiculous.
Ouch. Ooh, we might have something going on the bottom lane. TP is gonna come in. Burst strikes are gonna happen on the Enchantress. Sunstrike is gonna be there too. And I don't think Fonzie is there in time, or we might still get the kill on the Leshrac, but the first blood was already given to the Leshrac by killing off the Enchantress and meet them Sand King on the run. He doesn't have any mana anymore for his Burst Strike. Might get harassed here. Tinker is also on the run. Tinker doesn't have any mana either. He's gonna walk into safety, into the safe hands of Crystal Maiden. And he's fine. 1-for-1 trade, but still.
This trade was really, really good for Keita because Keita got the first blood out of this, and Invoker is free farming totally at top lane.
Yeah.
So Keita won really much getting that first blood.
Yeah, even though it was the Leshrac that died, so it's the hero that's farming there. So that might be a bit worse than having, for example, the
Radiant's
Sand
top
King die
tower
instead of
is
him.
under attack.
But yeah, like you said, it's the experience and the extra gold. So Keita definitely winning that one. And yeah, Nika actually having a chance to push the tower already.
Yeah, he has his space boots up and he has 51 plus damage, which is really ridiculous.
Yeah, it's gonna make his last hits and his harassment even more annoying for Funzy. But then again, he wasn't able to do that much to begin with. We have invisibility rune on Crystal Maiden sitting on the bot lane next to Soxka. Let's see if she's gonna go for something. We have Leshrek incoming. We might have a Sunstrike being set up there too. There's the Sunstrike, there's the stun, and a couple more last hits. Edith going through, Leshrek taking the last kill. Nice use of invisibility rune, and Kebab is trying to do some extra damage to Bonsai. Oh, webs there. Can quick stop that though, stun going off, nice stun. Crystal Maiden will probably get away, but she is so slow. Run, Bonsai, run! No, there's gonna be net in 9 seconds. Nah, Kebab can't do anything about that anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately Kebab didn't have boots, so he was as slow as Crystal Maiden. So
Do they have the same base movement speed? I think Crystal Maiden is still slower. Yeah, she is still slower, like 30.
yeah, she's slower, but it's still
Yeah,
not so much difference.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It seems a lot as it's 30, but yeah. It's not enough to constantly be able to get a last hit off. Takes a while. In the meantime, Ricky is being left alone though. He doesn't have his support anymore. Still getting being able to farm, but not as much as he would like. It is night though. He might see kills from Syndran. He got his bottle up, his urn, sorry, and his bottle too. But yeah, might actually try and dive in this. Nope. TP is gonna come in from the Crystal Maiden. He's gonna look for a kill though. He has to.
Yeah, he has his bottle, he has his boots, and he has his urn. So he really wants a kill right now.
And he could get it too. I mean, if he catches someone unaware. But so far, Crystal Maiden is staying near to the tower. The only one now that is not in a safe place, might be the Ricky actually. Burrow Strike is gonna hit on Syndran though. There's a TP from Funzy. Gonna pop his ultimate because he's level 6 now. Stone Strike is gonna come in, hits on the Funzy, but Pino in a lot of damage actually being harassed by Syndran. But Shadow Demon still going down to the Ricky. Ricky on the run. Void misses. There's no line of sight for him. Pino trying to get away, but Tower gets the last hit. And that's a 1-for-1. Nature Prophet in the meantime killing off the Crystal Maiden, who was just in the middle of there, standing there. So 2-for-1. Oh, Ricky being level 6, but there's a ward down, so yeah, he will be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, it was a good trade for mTw there, but still, we're leaving the Invoker to get really much free farm and really much damage from the tower, so in about 3 or 4 minutes that tower is gonna go down.
Yeah. Or, yeah, maybe even earlier, as there's no TP incoming, from the looks of it.
Yeah, maybe even earlier. But I think Fury is gonna go up there as soon as he has regenerated in base.
Yeah. I must say though, this initiation in the mid lane, it came from the Sand King, right? Or what? Yeah, well, actually probably the disruption started off. They just want to kill the Ricky once before he turned level 6, because now he'll be all that more annoying to deal with, but they didn't do it.
Yes. And the thing with this Sand King now is that he's level 3 now, which is not good in 8 minutes in. He will have a hard time catching up now.
Yeah, let's see if you can catch them up with getting a kill on the Enchantress or on the Tinker. They're ready for this though. In the meantime, we see Night Stalker moving towards the top lane, so we might see something going on off there too, but I'm just gonna follow this smoke because this looks way more interesting. Or does it? So far it doesn't. Actually, I think Shadow Demon is gonna be the next target. And the invisibility rune is on Syndran, so that's why he can move freely there. Gank in the middle, yeah, Shadow Demon is gonna go down. I'm gonna go back to the top lane because Nika's getting dived by the tower with Syndran is there, and just right click. And there we have Sunstrike going down, but yeah, it's too late. Nice Stalker getting a kill. A much needed kill, might I add. And a 1-for-1 gank that definitely got... I mean, mTw definitely got the better of that one. If you compare the Shadow Demon to the Invoker. What you type in there?
I just typed on Skype.
But yeah, there's
is under
Yeah,
attack.
that was a trade in favor of MTW. They're gonna try to take a tower, or at least, yeah, they will probably be able to take a tower. It's no defense incoming, or never mind, there's the TPs incoming, making sure that the tower won't go down yet. Leshrac being there, maybe Sand King, or Evoker being back, of course, yeah. And Leshrac being there might indicate that they want to push hard for the tier 1 tower from MTW, rather.
Yeah, but as we see this, Tinker is getting completely freeform, and he soon has his boots of travel, which is really fast for being against the Sand King Leshrac combination.
Yeah, in the meantime, on the middle lane, Funzy is gonna go down. Ricky taking the last hit as the gank from MTW started it off. And actually gonna lose 2 lives. Shadow Demon going down too. Ricky being able to survive so far is not gonna die from the Urn Charge. Finrin dying too, and that was a gank from MTW. All 3 of the targets that were gonna gank died, or at least the Duntress not yet. Even though she is taking a lot of damage, might try to kill the Crystal Maiden still, but will still die 4 for 0 in favor of Keita, even though they were not the ones to initiate this.
That was a really good counter gank by Keita, and it paid off so much. And Ricky even surviving that was really important, because now he didn't die and he didn't lose the goal, so...
Nope. And I think he just bought something, or at least... Well, it seems to me like he should have something more, but maybe that's in the donkey. Let's see the donkey. No, it's not in the donkey. Well, he has his power threads, he has a Wraith Band and a Poor Man's Shield, so that's nice. We have a Burst Strike going up on a Tinker, yeah. Ricky trying to... Oh, getting the last hit, Blink striking in. Killing spree for Wall Eater. Nice job, ooh. Nature's Prophet ultimate doing a lot of harassment damage here.
Yeah, both Leshrac and the Ricky Mara is having a great game right now. Leshrac sitting on 5 kills and Ricky Mara is sitting on 3 kills, which is really great for Keita.
Yeah, that's 5 kills for Leshrac even. And Ricky not dying once yet, being the only one in the game left that didn't die. So great job there, and only... Well, only 3 last hits for kills for the Radiant side, with the other one was for the tower, of course. But Nature's Prophet getting 2 of those, and Nature's Prophet not making not making the best advantage of that. And I think Synderen should really have gotten more kills, or I don't know. That's what you need as a Night Stalker to get those kills, to get that advantage. That's where you get your advantage from. From the night, it's almost nighttime, it's almost over.
Yes, but it's really hard to gang the Keita lineup, because they will always have the counter ganks.
Invoker taking the last hit on the Nature's Prophet. Just by Ricky chasing down, Ricky doing the ganking, has a haste rune, we'll get a regen rune.
Stealth makes health.
Stealth make health? Oh, yeah, it's still nice, he's still so fast. But you're right, everybody is being very careful, and on top of that, if they're not careful, like you said during the picks and bans, they have the stuns. Like, almost everybody has a stun, and the one that don't have a stun are just not close enough to be ganked. Not safe, well, not safe gank targets. Quicks might actually be in a lot of trouble, as there is 3 versus 1 right here. Getting disruption, getting soul catcher, Ruckus going up, he will die. Tinker taking the last hit. Crystal Main, what are you doing here? You're overextending a bit, he's gonna, well, not die. We'll be fine. Sand King TP'd in, Wall Eater TPing in. Sand King is still not level 6, by the way.
He soon have it, so it's okay.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's a really late level 6, which is not... It's not funny to be a Sand King, not level 6.
Nope. Oh, kebab. There is no diffusion blade, but he doesn't need a diffusion blade. Dominating Wall Eater on his Ricky. And in the meantime, MTW does trade a tower for that, getting the tier 1 tower on the middle lane. As Burst Strike coming in, there's the epicenter, used to kill Funzy off. Sand King taking the last hit with that. Might be a bit overkill, but the kill is a kill. And, epicenter being put to good use.
Yes, and I think Keita is gonna secure this mid tower now, which will put them in a pretty big lead. But it's so hard to push against a Tinker. It's close to impossible with his March of the Machines and rockets. He's always gonna harass you, and you will be really sad.
Yeah, and he has it on level 4 also. So that's the extra damage. You don't want to just stand in there. There's some teams that sometimes do that, expecting it's a level 1, but yeah, that's gonna be painful in this case. Gonna be in for a surprise. And Boots of Travel are actually completed on the Tinker also, so he will be able to continuously push those lanes out and have a steady stream of farm due to that too, as we have a smoke up for Keita. Oh, Funzy. Frostbite there, Burst right there, stun there too. He has no chance of Shrek taking the last hit with his Lightning
The
Storm.
spark ignites a storm.
Yeah, and we're doing a really smart thing by Leshrac now and buying up the mechanism. Because now they will be so strong in the fights right now. And they can actually tank a bit from the Tinker, much of the machines and rockets.
Yeah, that will help them. And he is actually one right now that's getting a lot of farm. Got the tower too, so if he decides to go for mech at this time, Leshrac is the one that will have it up fastest of everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
And Invoker is well helping his 4-staff, building towards a probably a sheep 6. Sinrin getting cold snap. Can he take this 4-staffing himself forward? Sunstrike's gonna go down, but doesn't hit anything. Just a couple more last clicks, but he doesn't want to go for this. The TP support comes in from the Tinker and the Nature's Prophet, and he might be in some trouble as there could be a Sprout going up now. Ultimate's gonna hit, doesn't land on Nika though. He's out of vision, and there's no chase on him anymore, so he will be safe. Who's not safe, I think, will be Kebab, who's being chased by the Ricky, unaware.
Yeah, but he has his heal up, so if he's just fast with the reactions, he won't die by the Rikimara.
Oh well, they're not even gonna try. Kebab not getting stunned, wondering, oh, well, how could he see me? Yeah, and they know it should be the Ricky. The dust is popped, but yeah, Ricky backing off already.
I really like when Nick was Invoker build right now, because he got completely free farmed.
Yeah.
And then he could buy his 4-staff, so he don't need a Wex for the Invis.
That is true.
So he's just maxing out to get the dual Fort Spirit and a really strong Sunstrike. So he's doing it really great by choosing his skill builds.
Yeah, he doesn't really need that escape, extra escape, because indeed he has his 4-staff. He doesn't need to worry about that much. And he is. Let's just check the levels for a second, because he's level 11. There's Tinker level 11 too, so both of them are level 11. Actually, Leshrac being level 11 too. Experience indeed heavily in favor. Oh, Tinker is gonna drop here from Invoker. Invoker still taking a lot of damage from Enchantress. Stun going off on Leshrac. Lightning Storm doing some damage on her, but Shadow Demon coming there too. Nika is actually gonna go down here for the first time. Shadow Demon taking the last hit. Leshrac is gonna try to get away. Double kill for Invoker still, as his 4 spirits managed to kill off the Shadow Demon. And they might also kill off Sinner, and only 1 hit left, but doesn't get it anymore. As a Quick still managed to get a kill on the Enchantress. Oh, those 4 spirits do so much damage.
Yeah, Sinner made a great choice not chasing the Leshrac. He would die by the 4 spirits.
Yeah, it's a shame
but
they're
still,
so slow.
They killed 4 heroes for losing 1 Invoker.
Yeah, definitely not worth it for mTw. It's just well, it was 4, and there were. I mean, I don't think Ricky was there on the top lane, and Crystal Maiden wasn't there either. It was just 3 versus 5.
Yeah, it was, but that's just because Keita has the stuns.
Yeah.
And the mTw don't, so Keita can just dance around them and yeah, kill them.
Yes. In a 3 versus 5, coming out ahead with 4-1, that's just quite an accomplishment. We have a smoke up. Sunstrike gonna land. Not on Snowy though. But yeah, he's gonna disrupt himself. Nice job, not getting hit by the burrow strike, and that makes Keita backing off. Even though the rest of the team is here too. Oh, cold snap going off, doing a lot of damage. Ricky taking the last hit with the blink strike, and this tower is looking pretty squishy right now. With only well, a nice Sorker and a Tinker to defend it. Oh, actually Tinker is not, or Enchantress is not going to be able to defend it as Sand King takes her out with his epicenter. Tinker is not here anymore either. It's just Cinderin standing here. Gonna show himself now. Gonna get cold. Yeah, gonna get cold snap stun. Triple stun. Leshrac taking the last hit. The tower is dead too. It's 6-20, and that's. I mean, that's clever lanes, sorry. Oh, Ricky taking kill on the top lane on the Nature's Prophet. But those stuns, I mean, like you said, only the disruption from on the Radiant side, that is really hurting them right now.
It is. And I don't see how Keita can lose this game if we don't do major mistakes. So if we just pull out a really solid game right now, I think we will score the win.
Yeah, well,
They're
they do look very convincing right now. I think so too. But I think if mTw just well tries to turtle it a bit more, and or apart from Tinker and Nature's Prophet, because they do have such strong pushing if they just have the freedom to do it. So the only thing, the keyboard there is freedom to do it, because so far Keita has been all over the map, making sure that mTw was busy the whole time. But as soon as they're gonna get freedom to push in more, that will keep Keita busy. So it's really, I don't know. It could still go towards mTw's side, I think, as long as they stay out of team fights. You know what they're doing right now.
Roshan has fallen to the ground.
Stun doesn't hit, cold snap hits on the Shadow Demon. Gonna actually try to go for it, force staffing himself in, but he's taking so much damage from the Marriage of the Machines. In the meantime, Night Stalker killing off the Crystal Maiden as the easy target. Sprout going off on the Wall Eater is gonna try to chase the Enchantress. And it's still only 2 heroes dead right now. Night Stalker has killed the Crystal Maiden off and he's gonna run away as fast as he can. Smart decision.
Yeah, Keita got the AID, the Roshan, and the IEDs on Invoker, so they totally won that fight.
Yeah.
And I don't think even that mTw could do that earlier, because I don't think they can fight Keita right now.
No, I agree with that. Yeah. If it's 5-on-5 or even apparently also a 3-on-5, they don't have a chance. They have to find one hero and pick that one off. But otherwise, if they can't do that, then they just gotta rely on their pushing strength to get a gold advantage and maybe then get it.
Yeah, exactly.
But in the meantime, yeah, Keita is gonna push too, so.
Look at the experience graph. Keita is up by 14,000 experience.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how much they are ahead right now.
20 minutes in. That's a major difference indeed. I love this. Synderen is hiding in the trees. But oh, did you have a gem? No, they don't. Sprout going off on a Sand King, being silenced. 2 Sand King is actually gonna drop here, and Enchantress taking the last hit. These kind of kills are the ones that mTw needs, and Crystal Main being a tasty bite for Synderen there. If she gets well, she gets away. She is getting away. Stun going off on Synderen to stop that from happening. And Ricky on the back in the meantime, killing off the Tinker, who buys back instantly. Look at mTw being all clumped together. They don't want to be singled out by the Ricky. Actually, Snowy is gonna be caught out. He does disrupt himself. He's gonna die afterwards though. Ricky taking the last hit. Is gonna jump on Synderen, who's gonna get a diffusal blade on him, or purge at least. And he's gonna try to run away. He's still Knight, so he is able to be super fast. He's gonna do a void on Quicks. In the meantime, we have the Aegis being popped on the Invoker, so they did manage to get that one out. As the Wall Eater is being stuck in a Sprout. Might actually go down here. Tinker taking the last hit. And Cold Snap on Synderen, taking a lot of damage, but is still so very fast. Force Staff will chase him, and might actually get the last hit right now. Now Burst like getting the last hit, Pinoy being there to save the day. But still, Ricky died and Leshrek died, and Aegis got popped on Nika. I don't think that was a bad fight for mTw, even though this cost him a buyback.
It would be even better if Tinker didn't buy back, but
okay. Well, he did get the kill later on the enchant on something.
Yeah, it
on
was a
Ricky.
really great fight for mTw. Just killing off 3 heroes, I guess. 2 heroes and getting the Aegis as well.
Yeah, so it's one. That's basically the best thing they can hope for right now. Not losing the whole team and still getting kills. Even a kill on the Ricky. That's a very great kill. He does have his diffusal blade up and is building towards his BKB, but it will just be I don't know. That's the fight that mTw needs to have. And
Yeah, they need a couple of fights going like that, so we can pull ahead
yeah,
and
exactly.
come back in this game. And Invoker is in such huge problems right now.
Oh, then, yeah. It's gonna force step himself, but there's Fury and TP. He's gonna be able to get up and Sprout. There we go. Crystal Main is backing off. We know that Nika is not gonna be able to be saved. And Bonsai being away in time.
For the wings of the night.
Yeah, but that was pretty risky standing there as the Invoker. I don't really know what he did there because he had no backup at all, and he was not gonna kill anybody.
They probably just well, I don't know. I don't know. We see him drawing on the minimap, or Bonsai is drawing on the minimap where Nika was standing, probably calling out the exact same thing that you were just
Yeah.
now. What were you doing there? It's gonna be some
Dire's
team
middle tower is
TPs on
under
the
attack.
bottom lane, because there's gonna be pushing from mTw. They want this tower. Sentry ward going down, making sure Ricky can't get close.
Look at Pinoy's
Yeah.
position right now. He has such a great position for
He has a
epicenter.
blink dagger also, so he will be able to just blink dagger, burst strike, epicenter. And he won't be able to get caught out, even though the Marching Machines doesn't reach him. But the tower does go down. He should probably take on the last hit with his Treants. So that's all mTw came there to do, and they're backing off.
Yeah, mTw is somehow pulling back to this game. Just slowly but steadily.
We might see Fancy still die here, though, even though he got slowed. Oh, he's gonna try to TP, but burst strike is there to make that, or to stop that from happening. Something taking the last hit with that. But yeah, like you said, they're playing very careful. They are playing very careful, and they have to. And
Yeah,
just taking the tower from a long range and then backing off. That's just, I don't know. That's exactly what they needed to do. I say I don't know a lot. Not good. Oh well. Keita might be pushing on this middle bottom lane though.
Yes, they probably are right now. And the bad thing with MCW right now is that they only have one sentry against the Rikimaru. So they will have a pretty hard time killing him.
Yeah. But they don't have a dust either? No.
They only have one sentry.
Oh, Nika is gonna get caught out though. Mac is there to help him out. Burst strike, blink, epicenter. Synderen gonna drop so fast into that. The disruption is there, will save his life. Nice disruption there. He will actually survive this. As Pino is gonna get almost caught off, Shadow Demon taking the last hit, and Keita has to back off. Sunstrike is not gonna kill Synderen anymore. What a great defense from mTw. What a perfect disruption.
Yes, it was, but at the moment, Nico is farming his Hex, and I think he has it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he have the goal for it.
Yeah.
So he should be picking that up and just being in the team fights and secure towers right now.
Yeah.
Regeneration.
To counter that though, Night Stalker only needs his recipe for his BKB. He has his Minthrow Hammer and his Ogre Club already.
Yeah.
So he won't be the one that will get sheeped, and he will be probably the most dangerous one. Well, actually Tinker might be very annoying too, because, yeah. Well, I don't think that needs explaining.
Tinker will have a hard time now against the Hex, because he will die so easily if he's out of position.
Yeah.
So he needs to be really careful.
Yeah, mTw actually smoking up. Gonna look for a kill. They have a disruption, they have a slow, they have a heal, if they wanted to. They have a silence. Tinker's gonna be there too. Oh, Ricky didn't. They have a ward here. They have a ward here already. There's a silence. Burst Strike's gonna help though. Stun's gonna go off from the track, and they're doing a lot of damage. Ricky is still gonna go down to the Tinker as Synderen is trying to get away. Gets Cold Snap. Might actually take a fall here. Invoker taking the last hit of that one. Fonzie is turned into a Piglet. Will die here too. Invoker getting a double kill from that. A Shadow Demon dies too. Kebab dying too. Ultra kill.
That was such a great play by Pinoy, getting those three in the stun.
Yeah.
And Invoker just right-clicking down everybody with his Force Spirit.
Yeah, and Tinker actually, as soon as he got the kill on the Ricky, he TP'd out. And yeah, maybe if he stayed, but then he probably
after
would
this
die.
fight, Keita will take this tower and probably just back off the farm. So it's a really huge win for Keita. Even if Ricky died, they got 4 kills out of it, which is a really good trade.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, 4-4-1, that was not worth the Ricky. Even though that they got the Ricky, but then the TPs came in so fast to help him out, and it was just they were outnumbered within seconds.
Yeah, and in the next fight, Rikimaru will have his BKB, so they will have a really hard time killing him, because they have no right-click damage. mTw really have 0 right-click damage. Maybe Furion, but not much.
Furion is actually the one that went for a mech and has just died to Invoker's Forge Spirits with Pinoy there to help out. But yeah, you're right. He's also not building towards right-click damage. Oh, Ricky gonna try to get a kill on the Tinker, but Tinker has a Force Staff, making sure he can get away. Sinrin might be the one to do the damage though,
And
but I don't know.
this is so good for Keita right now because we have two 10 seconds BKB up, both on Leshrac and on Rikimaru, so they will be such a problem in the team fights right now.
Yeah, but then again, there's not a lot. I mean, I love this timer, by the way. You don't see this as a player, do you? On the Roshan?
No, you don't.
Invisibility.
It's a shame, because it's pretty.
Yeah, but teams often write the timer on it, so
Yeah,
they
true.
often have the exact time on it. But I think Keita mistimed it by like 20 seconds or something. But it's still okay, they're all prepared for it, and I think they will have this Roshan, no matter what.
Yeah, mTw doesn't want to go in here. Definitely
They
not.
can't. If they do, they will die, so
Yeah, so
Keita will have his Roshan for free, and this time the Rikimaru is gonna pick it up.
Roshan
He
has
is
fallen
indeed.
to the dire.
and
Can find me now.
it's like, I mean, mTw, they have their strength now is to get individual kills fast and then backing off in order to take another one if they back off fast enough. Like they did with the Sand King earlier on the bottom lane. Or to catch someone out, of course, but they can't take a 5-on-5 full team fight, especially not now that the whole team of Keita is here and they want to go for this tier 2 tower. They will probably get it. Yeah.
They will 100% sure get this tower.
Yeah. There's the initiation going off on the Shadow Demon as he gets, oh, Deafening Blast there, 2 Cold Snap there still, 2. Ricky taking the last hit, probably one last hit, but Ricky in a lot of trouble. His silence will go down here, but has his Aegis, so will be up in a second as he can then back out and Blink Strike away from there if he wants to. There he does.
It was a pretty bad decision jumping in there and
Yeah.
wasting its ages. They
That
could
is-
just have taken the tower and rotate top and take the other tower there. But I guess it's fine. We got the tower, and they can just back off now and wait for a better fight.
Yeah, they have to back up. Invoker taking a lot of damage from those rockets from Tinker.
And now Keita has 3 BKBs. mTw will have such a hard time stopping Invoker, Leshrac and Rikimaru with their BKBs.
Yep. They have a lot of magic damage.
They have. But still, the 50% damage buff on Shadow Demon is it's great, killing BKB heroes. So, but does it apply on BKB heroes?
No, because I think it's only... No, to take increased damage. I don't know. I don't know.
But at least the ultimate on Shadow Demon works on BKB. So one BKB person will always be slowed by the Shadow Demon.
Yeah. And if if that's the one that they're gonna focus on, that, well, it will still be tricky for them. I mean, a lot of their damage at the moment comes from the Tinker's rockets and stuff. And that will be, like you said earlier, they don't have that much right-click damage, and they need that versus those BKB targets. But then again, it's only 10 seconds. As soon as they see the BKB pops, they can back off and go for it afterwards. They can try to bait the BKBs if they wanted to.
Yeah, but that's their only chance because they can't fight versus Keita when Keita has their BKBs up.
And tier 2 tower on the top lane is the next target as everybody is gathering up to wait for a creep wave to push.
Yeah, and the Rikimaru has his gem up right now, so he will. I don't really know why he has gem, but I think that's just for counter warding.
I think so too. Well, so far, look, there we go. There's the ward already. So far, the gem or the mTw has been working with wards more than with dust, so that's easily countable for him. And worth it. I mean, he just got his got a ward gone already, so already useful. Oh, hello, Tinker. They now know where he is. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying. But it was too slow to clear the creep wave. Creep wave is just gonna go here and the radiant creep wave will be down, and the TP is gonna come out, and everybody of mTw gathering at this tower too. They don't want to give that one away.
Yeah, Keita has such problems pushing against this Tinker and Furion, but still, we are leading so much, and I don't think we need to hurry, because we have the better late game with Rikimaru.
That is true. Especially since the farm of all of mTw got shut down so hard early game. We have the Shrek just pushing the bottom lane, and mTw might be wanting to push the mid lane. Or at least 3 are there, or maybe they're just together, just out of fear of being caught out.
I think we saw the Ricky going to the woods right now.
See the blink going out.
He could be in such huge problems right now.
There goes the first ward down.
Oh.
It's getting turned into nighttime.
This is so dangerous.
There's another ward. Pops his BKB though. They can't chase this, but there's another ward right there. He doesn't have his gem with him anymore. Gets a demonic purge on him. Still pops the smoke screen, but will it be enough? BKB going up on Cinder and 2. Blink Strike going off towards the Sand King, but will there is Sprout. And the 1-3 Eden so that Cinder can attack him. Voider got no place to go yet, but now he's able to be safe. In the meantime, Nika coming in from the side, managed to get off a deafening blast, pops his BKB too, but takes so much damage. Rocco's not gonna hit though. Pops his invisibility, which he now has. And there is Sand King burst striking in. Is he gonna be able to do something though? It's gonna take so much damage. Nature's Prophet getting the last hit with Structure helping out with rockets there, and mTw taking a kill, even though that's the only kill that was there for the entire fight.
Yeah,
that's all
it was
BKB.
really sad for Keita because Sand King was channeling his ultimate and got stopped by a Tinker March Ultimate Machine.
Oh.
I think Keita would have won that fight if that Sand King ultimate hit.
Yeah,
So
there were a lot of there were at least 2 mTw's heroes quite close.
Yeah.
But yeah, but in that end, I mean, that was a fight. You can call it a fight that lasted pretty long, and there were no deaths apart from that Sand King. And that's those BKBs doing their work. Everybody backing off as soon as they pop their BKB, thinking, oh, I can't tank this, but yeah, let's run.
It's pretty impressive to see mTw pulling this game so even for they're behind for 12,000 gold and 20,000 experience.
Yeah,
it's pretty ridiculous.
It is. It is.
Because
but,
Keita has such better items than mTw, and still mTw are winning the fights.
Yeah, it almost looks like, I mean, mTw so far for the last 10 minutes or so, I think so, they have been deciding when the fight happens, and not necessarily where, because of course Keita is gonna push and then the fight will happen there, but mTw has been making sure that they are the ones that are gonna make sure that the fight starts and initiating on themselves. Or waiting for Keita to make a mistake. Oh.
Yeah, and the Prophet is making a really great decision getting the Necro free book against the Rikimaru. So they will always have sight of him pretty free.
Yeah. Oh, and BKB is being popped again. All BKBs left and right. Cinder is gonna try to get away. Meteor is gonna drop, but the BKBs are still there, so that doesn't hurt them that much. In the meantime, Voider gonna try to get a kill on Funzy. Funzy being out of position here. It's gonna drop here. One more right click. Voider taking a kill. Nice Stalker pops his double damage, and Shrek is in so much trouble. Will go down. Tinker taking the last hit with his March of the Machines. A dominating Tinker getting a double kill, also killing off the Crystal Main, and we're following Stunner and chasing down the Invoker who managed to get a regeneration rune, so he is safe. And that is 3 for 1, sorry, they only got Nature's Prophet. Once again, a fight in favor of mTw.
Yeah, it's really impressive to see them do this, because they're behind so much.
Yeah. Those BKBs making sure that I mean, there's a lot of magic damage there too. Oh, silence on the Invoker. Invoker just overstepping. There's a sheep. He's gonna go down. Drops a gem. Nice Stalker taking the gem, or destroying the gem rather. Because they don't need the gem anymore. They have the Necro book, like you said earlier. Wow, what is Nika doing there? Trying to get a kill on the Tinker, but not knowing that Syndrome was still so close.
Yeah. The big thing about mTw's fights right now is that Tinker is destroying Keita. They take
Yeah.
so much damage from the rockets and the March machine.
And
And yeah, Keita can't really push against them. I think they should just wait until mTw push it and makes a mistake.
yeah, until mTw pushes in and they can take a fight at their base with their advantages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. In the meantime, I mean, but the problem is, if they're gonna get pushed, they will get pushed on 3 lanes at the same time, because Tinker and Furion will make sure that the lanes are in their favor, and all lanes are pushed out, and that will make it a lot more tricky for Keita to deal with that. But they still have their tier 2 towers, all of them, so that will help. But, and they don't want to give towers away. I mean, the gold difference is slowly creeping back up towards that 0 line, and the fights so far have been in favor of mTw, so that gold difference doesn't make any difference. So we can, from now on, we can basically see that every gold difference that's going towards the 0 line again is actually in favor of mTw, because apparently they don't need that gold difference to actually get kills or win fights. If that made sense.
Yeah. Somehow it did make sense. And now we see double smoke gang.
Both of them smoked up. Oh, I only saw Kaden so far.
Because both know that Roshan is gonna be up very, very, very soon.
Double damage.
Oh, there
Now
he
it's
is.
up.
Hey, that was before the timer. I saw the timer. It wasn't
And they
bending.
have full vision of this Rikimaru.
Oh, Rikimaru turned into a chicken, getting ganked. Bursack is there to help out, though. Epicenter being caught, being past it anyway. Kebab getting stunned, getting lightning in his face, and might survive her with his heal. In the meantime, Santi does finish off the Tinker. That will make a huge difference in this fight, but Nightstalker still managed to get a kill on the Ricky, who is dead now for entire duration too. And Invoker getting that kill on the Nightstalker earlier. Stun going off on the Funzy. Double kill for Invoker, getting a kill on the Shadow Demon. Keita Quicks will still die here though. Nika is the only one left alive. Or nope, there's a Sandwing still too. Gonna get a burst strike on Kebab. He has his heal on cooldown, so won't have that. But the March of the Machine's doing so much damage. The Invoker gonna try to juke this out. Will be able to do so, and Tinker doesn't want to chase. Too risky. And that's a 2 for 2. But did people buy back? I don't think so.
Tinker buy back.
Tinker bought back.
So,
yeah, he died.
But once again, mTw are making this fight even.
Yeah.
And I think mTw could split push out the Keita team.
Split out, you mean?
Yeah, split out and split push them.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I mean, with the Nature's Prophet and a Tinker, that's just that's almost child's play. I mean, they can just have both on one lane. If only Nature's Prophet got a little bit more survivable when he's actually there.
Phone is ringing.
Okay,
Sorry.
it doesn't matter. It's cool. But Nature's Prophet not being able to solo push right now purely because as soon as someone catches him out, he won't be able to escape. Which you can't say for the Tinker, because Tinker got a sheep stick. As soon as someone comes for him, he can sheep that person, force staff himself, or TP him, force staff himself, whichever order, because that's both possible. And he can just continue pushing all the way, TPing back to the tower, popping his ultimate, going back to the lane, pushing out, popping a March of the Machines, force staffing himself out, and so on and so forth. And he's gonna continue pushing on the top lane. Pressure keeping coming. Pino is there though, but he won't be able to get a kill on him alone. It's just not possible. He needs more than that. It's just too much damage. Meantime, both teams are farming, and it will really, really depend. I mean, there will probably be a fight around this guy here. Roshan has the cheese. Roshan has the Aegis, looking tasty. And both teams know that he's up. So they will be careful for it. We actually see Crystal Main probably placing a ward there because they want to have vision over here. They only have one ward so far, just that one. And
Yeah,
welcome back.
I'm back again. And the next Roshan fight will be game deciding, I think.
There will at least be a fight over it. I think if mTw wins it, it might not be over yet.
No. Keita has such advantage in experience and gold, but still mTw is outplaying them right now.
Yeah. There's gonna be a trade next to Roshan just to make sure that when Keita goes for it, which is almost, they will know. Yeah. First Spirit's gonna kill off the Treant. See Cindering close by. It's nighttime. And he almost has his ultimate up again also. So if the fight happens, it will probably be in the nighttime, so they have that advantage.
Yeah,
Ultimately,
they really need the nighttime on the Night Stalker.
yeah. Well, they will have that. And Keita is just waiting. Just waiting so they see where all the heroes of MTW are. And then maybe push in with that. With push in, I mean pushing into the Roshan pit.
Yeah, but the Roshan pit is such a small space, so it's really hard to fight in the Rosh pit. And I don't think Keita want
Dire's
the
middle
fight
tower
inside
has
the Rosh
been
pit. I think they
denied.
want it outside.
Well, unless they are the ones to kill or fight MTW while they are fighting. I mean, they do have the epicenter and Blink Strike.
Yeah, but I don't think they want to initiate on Roshan,
Oh no,
because
no,
then they're gonna be in problem.
that
But
is true.
right now they are doing it.
With only 2 of their team, so that the rest can still be here. I mean, Sand King being back just so he's able to Blink Strike, Burrow Strike, Blink, Burrow Strike epicenter.
And they're gonna get the Aegis and Cheese now.
They
Roshan
are.
has fallen to the dire.
They didn't even need any more for that. They're just so tanky on themselves already. With Leprosy there too on the Ricky.
Yeah, mTw realized that they couldn't take the fight and just let it go.
They're gonna risk it, and Keita is taking this time. I mean, this might not be a very good mistake. I mean, they think like we have an Aegis, we can take this, but MTW consciously decided we'll let them get the Aegis and let them push in so that we can take a team fight near our tower and get some kills, get the advantage, and then push in afterwards. Probably that's what I expect anyway.
Yeah, but Keita is backing off now, taking the silence instead of pushing. Because they know they can't push in against a Tinker.
Yeah, that is true. And I think, or I expect at least, that MTW was hoping for them to go for it, because indeed they wouldn't be able to push in, and MTW knew that. And the Aegis doesn't make them, doesn't make Keita bold enough to actually try to go for that. Unfortunately for MTW.
Yes. But the thing is with mTw's team, they have 2 heroes who won't get stronger now. It's Shadow Demon and Enchantress. They will just get worse and worse into the late game, while the Keita team just have Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, very true. Even though Enchantress can still get some form, no, it's too late. It's too late, too little, too late.
Yeah, the Enchantress in mTw's team went for like a support build.
Yeah.
So she won't have any items anytime soon.
The only thing she can do is stay back, hope to stay alive long enough to be able to heal some people up. Oh, Tinker being caught out. Invoker taking the last hit. There was a burst strike, there was a, well, there wasn't a stun even, but there was a gold snap. That was all that needed.
Yes, and I think Keita will use this time. I think they should use this time to force a buyback on Tinker.
He has a buyback already again. Sorry, I thought it was on cooldown still, but yeah, they can.
Because if they force the buyback and then just back off, it's such a huge win.
The
And
next
I
team
hope-
fight, if they manage to catch out the Tinker again, then there won't be a Tinker for 60 seconds or so, 70 seconds.
Wall Eater's playing so ballsy right now.
I encountered
He's going into the enemy woods and just harassing the Night Stalker.
They're doing exactly what you said. As soon as the buyback back came from Tinker, they backed off. They thought, well, job done.
Yeah, that's the thing is that Tinker needs to buy back, because else Keita can push in.
Yeah.
And when he buybacks, Keita is just gonna fall back and farm.
And
Because
hopefully,
they have the better late game in theory, but if they make a mistake, they can still lose.
yeah, as we have seen team fights going into MTW's direction when we, I think, both expected that Keita would take them.
Yeah, I thought so too, because they had 3 BKBs and such a huge advantage, but the Tinker is destroying them.
Yeah, and
It's so hard.
it seems like they're still gonna try to push in here. Oh, Shrek actually has a booster travel too. Wonder if, yeah, the booster travel is so needed if you first. Oh, they're gonna just take a free tower. It's fine. But booster travel are so needed if you versus a Nature's Prophet and a Tinker. I mean, you have to be able to push back your lanes as fast as they're getting pushed out by MTW. Are they actually gonna go for this? Night Stalker is not here. They know that he's in the middle. Has a TP scroll though. Edict doing a lot of damage. Harassment from the Tinker. Shadow Poison continues going with. Their fortification is popped though, so they can back up with that. Being happy that they got that and push in for another time. as they also forced out the TP from Synderen.
Yeah, but still, they can't push in versus mTw. It's so impossible for them.
Oh, Snoxka getting a deafening blast, force staffing, TPing out, but there's no stun anymore left. He's gonna be able to TP out. If he just saved his deafening blast or his cold snap until after the TP went off, then he might have been able to get a kill.
Yeah, but he had his invoke ready, so I think he could have switched to the Hurricane and interrupted it, but maybe didn't have time for it.
You were my target all
Well,
along.
Either getting a kill on the Shadow Demon, and it just took him 4 hits. That's all it took. 4 hits for War Eater to get down the Shadow Demon. Nice snack. He has his Manta Style up now too, and has Vlad's as well. He has 3k gold also. What more could he go for? Maybe a Butterfly, but I don't know. Or he just wants to save for buyback.
I think he's gonna wait to buy anything before his Aegis runs out.
Yeah.
And then get his item.
Because otherwise
And
he
if
won't have
needed,
it
he
in
will
first
save for
look.
buyback.
Yeah. Looks like they're gonna try to push in. There's no fortification, so they have that advantage. But there is gonna be a Tinker.
Yeah. And Invoker is doing a really great thing now, buying MKB. So he has some carry power as well.
The burst strike in from Pinoy being very bossy there as he is gonna try to get away. Mech pops on Keita. Looks like mTw doesn't want to go in there yet. And the Raz is going up. Quick's getting a demonic purge on him, but will be able to get away. Or will he? So close. So yeah, he was fine. And they have to back off again.
Dire's top tower is
But
under
the
attack.
tower did take some damage. Not a lot, but some damage. I think if they do that like
Dire's
5 more
structures
times,
are fortified.
they have a tower.
Yeah. Keita did the right thing trying to get an initiate on the heroes because we really need to pick off heroes before pushing.
Yeah.
But they didn't manage to pick someone off and then they need to go back immediately.
Dire's top
Yeah,
tower
I have to
has
say
been
though, these
denied.
tier 2 towers are falling very slowly, but they are falling.
Yes, they are.
And
And mTw, no, we're not pulling back the gold graph at all, but we're holding it steady.
well, steady is the next best thing. So
Yeah.
so far holding their ground, that's all they can ask for. Especially after such a convincing first start of Keita, where I think at some point they were 6-20. Did I say that out loud? I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
It
and
was.
that's such a huge difference to come back from. I mean, if we see now 20 to 37, it's still 17 kills difference. That's a lot, but it doesn't seem like it matters that much.
No, not right now. But this game is so even. I don't really know what team will win this. I
No.
thought Keita would win this like
Oh.
30 minutes in. He didn't win it.
There is a kill on the Tinker though, and he should not have a buyback yet. He does have a buyback. It's been so long. He has a buyback ready, so maybe they're forcing that one out of him again.
They probably will, but Rikimar will try pick off the Furin right now, and Nikwa is also running for him. So Furin is in a lot of trouble right now.
He might be able to TP back in time though. He's gonna try. He's gonna give it a try, and well, either running towards the wrong side. So Tornado going through the right side, but was too slow.
Yeah, but Keita isn't really forcing the Tinker to buyback right now, which I think we should.
Oh, demonic purge on Leshrac pops his BKB though. Will be chased down by Synderen as there is. Well, should he be chasing? There's this 3 versus 1. Well, Crystal Main's gonna drop very fast, being a Crystal Main. Force staff on the Tinker will make sure that Quick turns into a Piglet. TP is there from Nature's Prophet too. Another Piglet there, making sure Quick doesn't TP away. In the meantime, we will follow Synderen getting a deafening blast in his face. Well, Sorksky is gonna try to TP up, but won't be able to do so. And it looks like Keita is stepping back from this after being chased away. They're gonna. Oh no, never mind. Pino is gonna take it. Gonna drop right here. Shadow Demon also dying towards Ricky. Mega kill for Invoker, killing off the Nature's Prophet. So indeed, Keita does take the advantage here, being 2 for 3. But buyback's gonna be there from the Nature's Prophet, making sure that Keita will think twice about pushing in on this. But they might want to. They have the Leshrac still there, so the Edict, 4 seconds to pop it. we'll be able to do some damage even before someone comes to defend the tower. Every little bit helps in this stage. Every little bit. There we go. Fortification being popped once again. As Tinker is not there, Ricky is still there. Gonna try to get a kill. Will get a kill on the Enchantress. Shrek taking the last hit with his Lightning Blast. As Sinrin getting turned into a piglet will go down. Ricky taking the last hit of that one. And Tornado will make sure that Funty has ooh, missing the Deafening Blast rather. Well, he's gonna get forced out of the base. Still gets a stun on him. Will die. Shrek taking another kill. In the meantime, Ricky is focusing down his melee barracks. And they will drop. And it's a team wipe for mTw and no more buybacks, I think.
No, in the fight, they only could take this Rex because of Tinker bought back, then he died.
Yeah.
So when the Tinker dies, Keita can push Rex so fast. So now mTw is gonna lose. Yeah,
they realize that.
And GG, well played.
GG is called indeed. So Keita taking this win for over mTw in the StarSeries. It was a really even match though.
Yeah, actually it was, because I really thought that mTw could come back to this game. And
they did. They had all the opportunity there, I think, or at least. Well, at first, I mean, at some point you said that Keita was gonna get that, but I don't know. They apparently they didn't.
That
yeah.
mTw did such a great job. Very close to make a comeback.
Yeah. Almost succeeding there. Someone being turned into a piglet. It's actually Bonsai Crystal Maid. Looks guy's gonna be in some trouble there. Like Shrek is there too. Crystal Maid's gonna pop her ulti. There's no more mana left on the Tinker. He's gonna just try to right click and gets the last hit on the Crystal Maid and still gets to. We'll get away. Get away from the beam. Sunstrike! Nice Sunstrike! We have a smiley from Shukska. Oh, what are you doing? Gonna force heroes out of their base. And there was a GG code, and we had some disconnects, I think. No disconnects. Oh well, one disconnect actually in Chantry.
And Keita makes the joke Russian GG.
Yeah. Calling GG and then still playing. And the smileys coming out are Russian, of course, too, with no double points. Oh, Epicenter here to kill off Finty. Will he be able to do that? I think he should be. Yeah, there we go. Dropping. Meantime, Creeps are gonna kill off the towers.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're friendly flaming each other.
They're
right?
friendly flames.
Yeah.
They're both friendly teams. And there we have Syndra disconnecting.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, but really impressed by Keita's play right now. We're playing so great with Ricky Morrow.
Yeah. That's
Ricky Morrow in Invoker, we're playing so good with these heroes.
Radiant's ancient is under
let's see, Wall Eater wanting to go for the heroes in the fountain. Might actually be able to do so. Pops the BKB. Is gonna be in some trouble. Will probably die though. No, he doesn't. Has a butterfly, by the way. So it went for that. Oh, someone's still in the game. They want to go for that one.
Radiant's ancient is
there we
under
go.
attack.
Ancient exploding.
Dire victory.
Game over.
Game over. So thank you for casting with me. Do you have any shoutouts?
Yes, I have. Shout out to my team, our manager Reed Magic, and our fans, if we have some.
You have some.
Hopefully. But and
Definitely.
of course, shout out to you.
Oh,
Thanks for casting with you.
yeah. Well, thank you too, because I enjoyed it as well, and glad we got to cast this match, because it started a bit later than expected, but not late enough for other people to cast it instead of us. Yeah, that's a bit
Thank
mean.
you and bye.
Goodbye. And I will say this was a match in StarSeries with Keita taking the win. And you can follow me on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook under the name of Shiver Gaming. And you can also find me on my webpage, shivergaming.com. Also, you can check out all the information on StarSeries on GhostOfGamers.net. Follow that for all your esports information. Also, other games in Dota 2 if you want to follow that too. And I want to thank you for watching. And I'm just going to click this screen away so that you won't be able to see the password that was used. And